This is so stupid. Hey guys, it's me, just alone on the couch right now because I'm doing a little intro because the last episode I recorded with Chanel Omari was chaos. I didn't hit record on the trackpad or the camera or literally anything. Something died in between my soul, mainly. Honestly, podcasting is so hard. I'm sure if you listen to this, you probably look at my Instagram stories because you're a real one. But this is hard. And I don't know if it even looks good. I go online and I see these podcast clips and they look so good. I'm just like, oh my God, what am I doing? What am I doing? What is anyone doing? Also, it's like I really want to connect with people. I want to do stand up, and this is all kind of part of the game. So, again, I call it stupid because it is stupid. And if I call it stupid, no one else can. So, I'm just here to like hang with you and have fun. And anyways, this is my intro for my episode with Chanel. I really did a bad job on producing that day. The episode was so fun too. I'll just note a few things that are cool about it. What we did talk about is how she's friends with Lindsay Lohan, and she helped her write Mean Girls, which was really cool. She was part of the process, and they grew up together on Long Island, so she kind of got looped in and was just kind of along for the ride there. And then she worked on a lot of cool shows. Steve Wilkos? No. One of those talk shows. God damn it. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. Fuck. What show did she work? Whatever. She worked on a lot of really cool shows. We talked about that, her upcoming in the industry. We talked a lot about dating, woes there. Funny quote from the episode was, have a roster, I currently don't have one at all, but it is kind of fun when you do. I haven't had one of those in a long time. So if you're listening to a roster, good on you. Way to go. Keep them around. You never know which one's going to drop off, which one's going to stick around. And if you are married and listening to this, good for you. I don't know how you did it. It's not easy out here. But I don't want to have that energy. I don't want to have like a man-hating energy. I'm trying to be positive. Good vibes, good energy. All the things. So that's what I'm working on. And anyways, this episode's great. Please listen. It's really fun. I really only caught a few minutes of it. There's like 23 minutes of it, like I said. But it's good. It's fun. Chanel's great. Good friend. We met. I've known about Chanel forever because I used to work the door at Broadway. And she had a show there. And so she had the poster in the hallway. And I was always like, who's this Chanel girl? She looks so funny. She runs a show here. She seems so cool and great. And then end scene. And then 4 years later, again, I've known of her in the community. And then we were outside of a bar for Corinne Fisher's birthday. And I was like, oh my God, Chanel. And she's like, oh my God, Tori. And then we had like one of those like drunk girl in the bathroom moments where we're like, you're amazing, blah, blah, blah. So then here we are. So it's just fun to come together finally. Just be, two women in the industry working hard. We've been at the game for a bit. She's been at it longer than me. She's got a special she's filming coming up November 20th, I want to say off the top of my head. I'm going to be there supporting. I'm really excited to see it all come together. It's called 40's the New 30, which is great because I actually said that in the podcast earlier on in the episode, and then she said it at the end, and I was like, why didn't you say that sooner? It's hilarious. Which I do believe. I feel like in the city especially, you kind of grow up later in a sense of like, you do things later. Not grow up later, I shouldn't say it like that, but like people don't get married as early here. I feel like it's all kind of pushed back. There's not a ton of, there are families here obviously, but it's not very like it's not like you don't move to Manhattan to like raise a family. If anything, you leave the city to do that. But if you stay and do it, it's like pretty badass. My sister's in Brooklyn with her child Bruce and Anthony, her husband, and I'm just like really impressed that they are doing it in the city. They've got like a 5-floor walk up. I'm like, how do you do that with a stroller? I can barely get my ass up my own stairs, and I live one flight up. And if I have groceries, I'm like angry about it. I'm like, Ugh. Anyways, I'm just ranting at this point, but I just wanted to do a little intro for this because otherwise you would just jump right into the episode and be like, what the fuck's happening? Literally, I went to edit the episode, and my ass was just like in the frame because I was bent over trying to fix my audio. So that was funny. You know, it's just classic stupid shit. So anyways, thank you for listening. It really means a lot. I do check the downloads on, you know, when people download on like Spotify and Apple, and it averages like 50 right now, which honestly sounds low in the grand scheme of podcasting, but in the fact that like picturing like a room of 50 people that like sat and like listened to me talk is hilarious, and it means a lot. I shouldn't say it's funny. It's funny to me just because it's like, it kind of feels like this is currently in like the school project phase, you know, where you're like, look, mom, I made a finger painting here. And obviously the goal with this whole thing in comedy is to keep doing it, and it gets better and bigger. Ideally, that's kind of how this whole thing works if you stay in it. Otherwise, I'll just kind of feel nuts. Whatever, I don't feel crazy. I have to ground myself in the fact that I've done fun things in stand-up. Some of you listening might have like seen me on tour when I'm with Troy. That was an amazing time in my life that I will always hold on to, and it kind of gives me like the little angel on my shoulder being like, you're not delusional. You've been doing this and you've done cool things with it. And then there's the devil being like, shut up. This is so cringe. I mean, it totally is, but it's fun. It really is. I actually love the people I have on, genuinely, and just the conversations that we have in the moment are really fun. It's just the playing with sticks in the mud on my computer trying to edit this. So with that, please listen to this episode with Chanel. I really appreciate you doing that. And yeah, you're the best for listening. That's all I gotta say.
Outro.
Perfect.
Do you think we have enough though? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we do. We have at least 10 minutes of that.
Okay.
At least. I'm just gonna time this.
Okay, good.
And then we'll, yeah. God damn it. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
You're like, wow, this is so impressive. And I'm like, no, we hit every single possible technical. That's why I need a studio. It is kind of worth it sometimes.
Sometimes because they get it done for you. Like,
yeah.
And there's no.
Okay, we're back. Oh my
back.
God. So many technical difficulties on this. We were talking about that group.
Open.
I don't even know why we're talking about that.
Oh, we're talking about. First of all, we can talk about the fact that Facebook group is stupid.
Yeah, it shouldn't even be a thing. We should not date men if we're looking for them on
That's
the internet.
the best advice I've ever heard in my. Like, honestly, that's what's gonna stick to me. If I ever have an inkling of doing something like that, then I'm gonna know that guy's wrong for me. That's it. I'm gonna be like, wait, Chanel, why? Yes, I want to know. Because who doesn't want to know, right? Mystery.
Yeah.
I want to know if this guy's cheating on me already. I want to know if this guy's a good guy. But you're right. You're going to know if this guy's a good guy as he exposes himself.
Exactly. Also, like, I did a thing too. I don't know if you've done this, where I'll ask ChatGPT.
Yes, always.
About a man. And it's like, if you're talking to Chat, call it a day. Call it a day. You're done. If you're like, what does he mean by end it? It's over.
He left me for a 28-year-old woman. Does that mean I'm still pretty? And she goes, oh, that's horrible. That's devastating. I'm sorry you went through that. But.
And the Chat's always so nice to me. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry you're going through that. I'm like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, like.
Fix it.
Fix it. You're fixing my resume. You can't fix this man.
Literally. It's good.
Like, you can't make this man keep his dick in his pants and not go for a younger.
No.
I've also had like obsession of like a man leaving me for younger women and like
really,
prettier women and just the youth thing. Because even though I see myself as young and
you look amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I try, you know.
I would have never guessed 40.
Really?
In years. Never.
Really?
Never.
A lot of people. Like, how old do you think? How old would you think?
Mid-30s max.
Does it like scare you though that you're like, shit, she's 40? Because you're so young?
No, I think 40 is the new 30.
It is. It's like the new.
It is. Also,
hot,
especially in New York.
Especially in New York, because we grew up so. Yeah.
Also, we're just like not settling down. We're not in New York City to like have a family. We're here to like do something cool.
Right, and hustle.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, obviously, if you have a family and you're in the city, that's awesome. But like, you don't move to New York City like, let's raise kids here.
You're so right. We don't, or start a family.
No, it's like a side piece situation where you're like, I'm hustling in my career. I'm in the city for that, and I have a family, and that's amazing. And I'm trying to make it all work.
Yeah, which I would love. That's ideal for me.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have it all, you know. But that's the truth. Yeah, with comedy, I think stand-up in general is just a full-time job because you never know where you're going to end up. Yeah. And every night you need to really hit the stage if you can. I mean, it's hard. You know, even if you pass clubs, I always say, how many are they giving you? Do you know anyone who does every night anywhere?
No.
Right.
I'm trying to think. I mean, most people, they have nights off. I think it's important to have a night off.
Right.
Otherwise, you'll just be so burnt out.
So because you're using so much of your personality and your energy, it's insane.
So much.
And it is hard to date when you're on the road. It is hard to date when you're in general. Like that Facebook group would come handy for me if I really had a intuition and I was like, let me try to get confirmation. But you're right. Even with confirmation, like, why are you even dating this guy?
Exactly. No, it's like if you think that.
Like, I knew my ex was bad news the whole time, but I think I liked. Sorry, I'm gonna get some sip. But I liked that he was trouble, and so it was that roller coaster in my stomach, that anxiety, like you said, that feeling, butterflies, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in love with this guy. Meanwhile, he's like a bad kid. And like I'm in love with him, you know.
And we're addicted to that feeling of love, so you like just kind of go back to it. It's like playing the lottery. You pull the slot lever, and you're like, "Ooh, is it gonna work out? Is it gonna work out? Is he gonna come over? Is he gonna text me?"
But that's not healthy. Like you should want to be with someone who wants to be with you and texts you. And
but if they're overly available, you're like, boring. Go away. Personally, anytime someone's been at my ass, I'm like, get a life.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, get a hobby besides me.
Hobby and a friend.
You're obsessed with me.
Yeah, it's
right?
such a weird balance.
I'm the same way. I like the guys that don't give me a lot of attention, but then I get mad at them that they're not giving me enough attention. And then the ones who give me all the attention, I'm like, yeah.
Not you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, not you.
Not
What's your problem? Why are you so obsessed with me? Figure it out. Yeah.
And then those guys end up just love bombing you too. You end up realizing, oh, they were just love bombing me until they got me, and now they're not obsessed with me anymore. What happened to that?
Literally, you have to play the chase forever. I don't know. I don't believe in games, but sometimes they work.
You think so?
I told my ex, I was like, I just love that we're not playing games. It's like all along this was a game for you. So
this whole time it was a game. Did you play games with him? Did you
like
not answer his calls sometimes, or no? You didn't do any of that. Were you always available?
No, I mean I traveled a ton, so I was gone.
So it wasn't like you were here all the time.
That's why I think I didn't play the game, because I was like, well, I'm in LA right now. I'm not gonna not text him back. Like we're gonna FaceTime, we're gonna catch up, we're gonna text all day. Meanwhile, he's texting somebody else. So. It doesn't work anyways.
It doesn't, because what a double two-timer cheater.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing with guys. They can't just have their cake and eat it too, and they think they can.
They can. They think that. And, like, I think a lot of, like, people in power, like, male comedians with big followings or, like, successful people, they're, like, they get away with it because they have a million DMs. Whether they're, like, acting on them or not, they're probably still flirting with them, and they're probably hooking up with somebody else. It's, like... when the abundance is there, it's like, well, you're like, whatever. I'm going to play this game as long as I can.
Yeah. I mean, did you get hit on the road when you were out there? Like, did guys come up to you? Not as much as they come to the male. Right.
No.
We don't get a lot of guys coming up to us, no matter how pretty or funny you are.
And when I like someone, I'm all in on them.
Same.
Which is apparently
Which
bad.
is why I say, have a roster. Yeah. I don't give a shit. Call me a hoe. Call me a two-timing hoe. Have a roster until you're ready with the right guy. Yeah. Or until the guy says that you really like, hey, I am dating other people. I'm sure you are too. Do you want to make this exclusive? Yeah. Let's be adults about it. And if that guy's ready to have that kind of conversation with you in a nice way, then you know he's the one.
Yeah.
If he's trying to throw a tantrum or be narcissistic or gaslight you, you know he's bye-bye, not the one.
The best, too, is how a man handles you not wanting to be with them. I love that. I used to have a joke where I'm like, if you want to be with someone, dump them. Because the way they handle rejection shows you exactly who they are. And I would be like, employee handles rejection poorly, you know? And it's true. I mean, I have so many exes that were so rude about it. And I was like, you're just furthering the point here. Goodbye. Whereas when guys have been like, okay, that's fine. I'm like, no, wait. Even if it's not right, I'm like, damn, that was hot.
The way you handled that, right? You're like, oh, I'm okay with being without you. Yeah. That's good. That's cool. We could be friends.
You're like, oh, I kind of want something more. They're like, well, you ended it. I'm like, you're right. Never mind. Sorry.
And it's funny because I've never really, you know what's funny? I never really ended things with men. My relationship, they always ended it with me, I feel, because it was always resulting in cheating. So it was over.
I hate that.
It was just over. You know, they wanted someone else, clearly. And the funniest part is a lot of my exes ended up for a while with the girls they cheated on me with. And like, we're loyal to them. Yeah. Because
part of you's like,
is it me?
Or part of you is like, okay, maybe that was a real connection and I'm not going to like take it personally because like it just was, they had something that we didn't, and it's not about me. It's about what they have. Because I almost think that's better in like a horrible way. Cause yeah, you can't help but think what's wrong with me.
Right.
But also you're like, all right, they didn't just dump me to the side for like 10 other sluts. They actually had a real connection, and I have to kind of say like, all right.
Yes, that's when I'm like, okay, that's a great point. That's when I'm like, oh, I can be okay. I don't have hate for them anymore, right? They found love. They found their person. Yeah, it sucks. It was on my time, my dime, whatever you want to call it. But that's honestly what I'm trying to heal through in therapy now, is kind of not hate my exes and forgive them. And I do make a lot of good jokes about them because it's therapeutic. I'm able to work through it. But making fun of someone just because they hurt you or they left you, I'm realizing isn't always the answer either. Like, that doesn't make me feel better.
No.
For a minute, I'm like, fuck you and fuck all your mistresses.
Yeah.
And I hate your crew of friends. And like, I'm going to meet me in the parking lot.
Yeah,
I'm all of a sudden Joe Pesci's daughter. I'm like, meet me in the parking lot. I got my mom boss there. And he's like, what are you talking? Like, I'm not even meeting you at all. Like, I don't like you.
Totally.
You know, but I take out the anger also I take out my anger on that situation on comedy in general. I'm like, because I feel that a lot of our problems were around me wanting to be a comedian and me wanting to be a solid, funny comedian, and him not thinking I'm funny or being supportive or thinking like literally thinking the bartender at the bar at the club was funnier than me. And I'm like, but she doesn't have structure. Like, she's not a comedian.
Yeah.
So it's things like that I don't want to have toxic. To get to toxicity of like fighting with someone I love and yelling at them and calling them names.
Yeah.
It's not healthy.
No, none of that is.
So you're right. People should get out right away when that's going to get out. Cut and run.
It's not going to end well.
And you're never going to get what you want from them. They're not going to change.
No, men don't change.
They don't change for shit. They just try to find another girl that will put up with their shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, if I could be a lesbian, I would, honestly. I think about it all the time. It would be easy for me.
I think so too. My sister, I took the screenshot that girl sent me, or the message the girl sent me, screenshot it, sent to my sister, my mom. My first phone call to my sister, she answers the phone. Mm-hmm. She's in shock, and she just goes, have you thought about women?
I die for your sister.
I was like, that's the first
thought you had
out of your mouth. Is that? And I was like, that's hilarious. I like that we're laughing already, but like, it seems like it's gotten to that with men from me. I'm like, really? They're all just brutal.
But this is what's weird for me. It's like, and I know I keep telling you this and blowing smoke up your ass, but I mean it genuinely. When I see someone like you, so gorgeous, so hot, cool, funny, kind, brilliant, everything, smart, everything you can think of in a girl, in a woman package. You're the package deal. Good friend, great colleague, everything. And it's like, if you're having that issue, then I think to myself, okay, I thought I was the only one. I guess I'm not. I guess we all are having something's also not clicking. Mm-hmm. Either we're picking the wrong men or a lot of men are just like this. They're not built for. Yeah,
I think it's both.
Like falling in love, maybe. I don't know if I'm a helpless romantic, but like literally I asked my ex for basic human decency, and it was like a whole drama. Yeah. It's like dramatic.
Sorry, it's blowing up. No, it's crazy. I mean, I posted a TikTok where I talked about how I told people I got cheated on, and the first thing they say is, you didn't deserve that. I'm like, I didn't think so. Like, fuck that guy. Unfortunately, I did. And like, sorry. Or there's another one where they're like, sorry. Or at least it ended the way as soon as it did. I'm like, yeah, I wish I never even had those 3 months. But I posted that and I said, comment, what people have said to you when you've been cheated on. There's like 2,000 comments.
That's amazing.
And everyone's like, oh, married 10 years, like 3 kids, like just endless stories. People have these horrible cheating scandals. And I'm like, this is so crazy that this is just so common.
I was going to tell you, you won't even believe how common it is, where I have friends who literally just told me now, after 10 years of their relationship, like, oh yeah, so-and-so cheated on me, but we stay together because of so-and-so. And I was like, oh, so marriage and relationships aren't always it's about love, but I think it's also about competition. Yeah. I think it's about the woman being like, I'm not letting that other girl get him. It's about the fight. Yeah. There's so many things, because I'm like, I would never tolerate. That's one thing. The biggest deal breaker for me is cheating. Mm-hmm. I can't move past it.
Trust is gone.
It's gone for me. I've tried. I've been in therapy. I know myself. I can't.
Yeah. And that's self-respect.
Is it though?
I think it is.
I want to believe that, but then I do understand that men are just not built like that, but there has to be. I mean, I've seen couples too where men
Right.
are really loyal, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what it is. That's why a lot of my journey right now is like self-love, falling in love with myself, self-respect, boundaries. Even in comedy, like when a guy tells me, like either a male comic or just a male booker or anyone, like you suck or you're not this, I'm like, please don't talk to me like that. Like,
They say that to you.
oh my God, do you know, if I told you the most abusive things that people, I should do a Patreon with you that your audience should only pay for the second
I'm so
episode
in.
to hear the things. I'll tell you some now, and then some of the things then, for them to come and understand how. Because people are shocked all the. Lindsay tells me people talk to you like this, and I'm like, yeah, you don't believe me? She's like, I'm just like insane to me because I would never let someone talk to me like this.
That's insane.
Like they'll be like, you're not good enough. You're not good. And I'm like, why are you even talking to me like this right before I'm going on stage? Like you're like interrupting. Like why? We're not in the lunch monitor hall in high school. Like Mrs. Whoever Patterson's not gonna like. What are you doing? We're all adults. Like I'm 40. Like I'm coming in to do a job and leave. Like, so a lot of times it makes me resent comedy. Which is why I do the acting and the producing and try to have, and the podcasting, having like other outlets, because I'm very about being positive and doing things my way.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here being like, I'm going to do things every comic's way, because I'm not every comic.
Right.
And a lot of times comedians will be like, well, then you're not the real comic. And it's like, well,
If someone says that, they
crazy.
don't know comedy.
They don't.
We're all on our own journey. You never know what's going to work and when. So
Right.
fuck off.
do you feel like there's cliques though in comedy?
There's definitely like tiers and classes.
Tiers and classes.
Groups.
Yeah, that's a good.
I mean, there's also, I was telling a friend this recently, where there's kind of like this crew of influencers that it looks like, it's like being a kid at recess and watching all the friends play. And like, it's like the Connor Wood fibula, you know him. And it's like people that surround him where they're like influencers, but also comedians.
Yes.
And they're all not talking shit. They're great. They're kind. They're friendly.
Yes.
I've talked to them in person, but like it feels like they're all like at that next level online and they're all hanging out together.
Yeah.
And that feels cliquey because I'm like, I want to
Be part of that.
play, but I'm also like, you guys do you. Like I'm boots on the ground in clubs and like, you know, I manage a club. I'm like in here all the time with these comedians that are like, that's what they do.
I respect that though too about you, and that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people are even saying to me, and I love Hannah Berner. She's done amazing stuff for herself, but I'm just giving her as an example because also not everybody could be her. She's one in a million, an exception to the rule. She gets her hands dirty, of course. She works really hard, but in her own way, where I agree with you. Me, I'm more like you about hands on the boots on the ground of like really trenches of like comedy. Like I'm talking about literally going to Flophouse comedy in Brooklyn and doing for 6 people, but you're running to Brooklyn and you're doing that and you're investing your money because that's what's so important to you, that stage time. Now, I don't think Hannah Berner is going to do it for 6 people, not because she had a different way of she had a vision of where she wanted to go, and she's allowed to do that too. This is what I tell comedians. You can't hate on people who want that for themselves and make it happen for themselves.
Yeah. Also, like, I'm sure it could be hard for you to see too, where it's like she started on a reality show and that gave her a jumping point. It's like,
not me.
You had the reality show and it didn't get picked up again, unfortunately, but it's like, oh my God, it's like I had that start, and it's like,
and you know, the same production, here's the kicker, the same production company that did Summer House did mine.
no way.
Yeah. I gave them the idea. This is another thing people don't get. I'm still close with the executive producers from that production company. Why? You don't burn bridges. But of course I've had honest talks with them many, many times. That's why I try to, even they say, Chanel, we love you, we think you're great, but we can't just incorporate you in things, even if it's your idea, just to incorporate.
What about like a nightlife, like boots on the ground comedy?
Well, now they're doing,
show?
So I literally am pitching to them, which I want you and certain people to be part of like, we've never done like a reality TV show of comics in one house.
So many of us.
Sharing it and like, but filming us also going to the shows, because there's drama within just getting prepared for these shows.
Standing in a green room, the jokes are better than the ones on stage.
Or
I'm
like even the
always
history
laughing.
between comics. Like I think the fascinating part is like the behind the scenes with comics and the drama, even though they don't want to show it, but the drama of like there's shade talk and the bookers like telling you can't go on stage for this and that.
Also,
it's a great idea.
To your point, we all have history. We've all been doing the same thing for years. We all have our stories together.
Our opinions of each other.
And when we come together, the history is so evident, and it's so cool in the interactions in the community. That's I think
because you
brilliant.
see like real friendship too. Like you and I, for example, let's say you have us. It's not, we're not faking it. You know, we have a bond on and off camera. We have a bond on and off the stage. Like I love you, you love me, for real. And I think that's what really creates good TV.
Yeah.
It's not about like, where's the drama? The drama's going to come.
Totally.
It could be you and I sitting on a couch talking, literally being like, I cannot do comedy anymore because of A, B, and C. And that's the story that, you know, that's the story, because people can relate to that, especially as women. But yeah, I think in general, reality TV, you should do it. I always tell every comedian, like, don't think you're bigger or better than something. Just take the break.
Take the break.
Take the break,
Unless
dude.
it's Love is Blind.
Right. I don't know if so I took I didn't want to do Princesses because I took myself so seriously as a comic.
Yeah.
Because like you said, like how you managed Broadway and Greenwich, and like you're literally hustling and you see other comics working 2 jobs. I respect that too. So I'm thinking, I didn't want to be a reality star. I wanted to be a comedian, a real, well-respected, taken seriously. And then I remember the producers of the show said to me, but what does that mean, taken seriously? We're all in showbiz. Like, you know, some of these comedians just didn't have a break.
Yeah.
Like, what, you're not going to take and I thought about it. And then when I asked them if I could write the jokes and help write the green screen jokes, even though some of them were corny, that's when I was like, okay, I'm going to sign up for this because it benefits me.
Totally.
Right? Anything that benefits you.
Also just exposure. That's like the name of the game. Exposure, exposure, exposure.
I always tell people, no matter what, publicity is everything.
It is.
And don't care what people think. You know how many people, you think Julia Roberts, she's loved by most of the world, and she also has haters.
Yeah.
I use her as an example because she's one of the most, I would say, relatable, wholesome girl next door. And even she gets shit. So it's like,
I say anything great, people are going to hate.
Can you write that on a t-shirt? I'm buying it.
Okay.
Okay, say it again. Anything great,
people are going to hate.
People are going to hate. It's so true. But you don't think that because in the moment, right? Like, even when other comics hate on me, or I think they're hating on me, or I'm like, oh, they don't think I'm good enough to pass a club. Do you know how much it eats at me internally? But I have to like put on a game face and not care, because then I'm not going to move forward.
Totally.
You know, it's just going to like, and you're right, there is tiers and hierarchy, and I don't know why there is, but I guess it's very competitive. I mean, do you feel like it's competitive?
Very.
You do?
Yeah.
How do you feel like you separated yourself?
Just having the friends that I do, that keeps me in it.
Like in your real life? Or
in
just
real life and a comedy.
And comedy friends.
Yeah, but like, I feel like just feeling like it's kind of my world, my community that keeps me in it. And just, I just feel like I get a lot of things from my friendships. So that kind of separates me from like the rest of like just being like, okay, if I just stay in it, I'm nice to people, they're going to bring me along and the next thing's going to come. So I think that's kind of like how I've been like really just staying in it, getting better at writing, having all these, like you said, you have all your side hustles, all of my side hustles. Like that's just kind of, it's like, it's just time.
It's time.
Time and hard work.
Yeah. And I also think like friends, like you said, like, I mean, I see you as a comedic actress too. Like I see you making it also really big in TV film. Some people just have it, you know, and when there's opportunities, it's like me, if I'm making a movie, I'm going to know, okay, I'm going to call up Torey. She's hilarious. She's a good actress. She's also like, you're very raw and vulnerable. And I think that just makes you a good performer.
Thank you.
When you're real.
Yeah.
You know, people are like, no, you don't have to be real. It's not reality TV. And it's like, no, but you have to be like an authentic person.
People smell the bullshit. We're smart, you know?
Yeah. People are smart.
They are.
They don't want to be around fake people.
No, you can read it on a screen. It's like, are you watching the latest Love is Blind?
I got to get into that. I haven't got into that show. Everyone's obsessed with that show.
We got to wrap this up. Unfortunately, the SD card's gonna run out.
Okay.
Oh my god, I could talk to you forever.
I could talk to you forever.
Oh my god, yeah. This has been quite a podcast. Thank you for listening and for bearing with all of our technical difficulties.
All our stupidity? Is that what should we say?
It's my stupidity, honestly.
It's not your stupidity. You're very smart.
Oh, you're sweet. Do you have any final words, thoughts?
Yes. First and foremost, I love you and thank you for having me on. I've been a fan of this podcast. I wanted to be on this podcast. So what an honor.
Thank you.
That's what happens. People, don't give up on your dreams because things you can manifest. I've manifested this with Torey and I love her. And look what happened.
Look at
it
us.
happened. And be positive, right? and never give up on your dreams. And hopefully you'll follow me and check my stuff out.
What's your
we'll have
Instagram?
Torey on my podcast, Chanel in the City podcast. Follow me at Chanel in the City podcast for updates, new interviews, at Chanel Omari for all comedy stuff. My special is November 20th. Please get tickets.
Come watch.
thecuttingroom.com. I beg you guys, come support your gal. It's going to be funny. It's called 40's the New 20.
I love, oh, fuck yeah.
So we're going to talk
that.
about being young. Yeah, it's your thing. We're going to talk about being younger and like just always embracing your age no matter, because, you know, it could be an ageist industry. And I just want to say, I love you guys and thank you for all the support.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
this
for
is
having
so fun.
me.
You're the best.
And thank you for thinking I'm smart, not stupid.
You're not stupid.
I could be
But
stupid
this is
sometimes.
Stupid. It's all stupid. All right. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Amazing.